Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Running a little bit sideways this morning. My desk is a mess. It's pre-prepped for ink sampling day, so I have stuff everywhere. I set the mouse aside after I went live, and then forgot that. By the way, I have to actually turn on the stream. So, Midkey 14 months a sub, and Bork and Bork 18 months a sub, and Toxic Joker, and who else was it? The 81, the Grady one. Welcome. Good morning, y'all. So, Queen of Washi, how are you in forced letter writing time? That's what I want to know. I want to know that. So, good morning. That sounds like a great time. Sorry, I got a Piage 90 first stream, but excited to be here. I'm excited you are here. So, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. This is what we're gonna work on today. Not yet, but this is what we're gonna work on. So we got the inks, we got the glass nibs, we got the spreader, we got some things like that. So we're gonna work on that momentarily. So if I'm a little slow on the draw on the text, it's because my mouse is out of the scene right now. Love the shirt, Brad. Looks like a Masubi design. Yeah, this is another Masubi type option. Same company makes them. Schmevelin. 5 gift subs this morning. You're amazing. Thank you so much, Schmevelin. So Schmevelin, Bork and Bork with the gift subs. Thank you so much. Y'all are amazing. I really appreciate all of this love to the community that we have going on here. It's just awesome. It's just awesome. House painters are working in my home makeshift office. So I'm at the kitchen table where they don't have to go. Well, then you're just being super smart. Sorry, I just noticed. So I have my little bowls here, my cleaning bowls. What is happening? Alan Shootco with the 5 gifted subs. That's amazing. What a morning. What a morning, y'all. So Schmevelin, I have a question for you. Are you buying the new green Pelican? George's Agenda, 100 bits for the hype. Thank you so much. Miss G's Crafties, you're awesome. Y'all go follow George's Agendas and Miss G's Crafties while you're thinking about it. Alan and Bork and Schmevelin, that y'all are excited about this community and the new members of the community and the new streamers and everyone just joining us for the first time. It really means a lot to me, and I really appreciate that. And I'm trying to spread the love around. I'm trying to do a better job of getting into the stationary streams. And I have kind of been a little bit behind on that. As Craig and Ariana really get all their cheers in this morning. Big cheers this morning. Big ups for the cheers. Let's go. So I have thoroughly enjoyed spending time in the Makers and Crafting and watching all the planners. I am actually getting into the phase where I need to do some of this planner stuff. I need to get into this a little bit more, but who knows? It's been fun. So Alan, Schmevelin, Bork and Bork, thank you all for the gifted subs this morning. And it really means a lot. And I think it's just really great for this community. Whoa, Dev, Raid. What's up, Joker? Thank y'all so much. Dude, that raid we had yesterday. So Dev's showing the love to me this morning. And then when I'm done, I want to make sure we show the love to other people. That's the thing. Joker Nation, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. We got to get into sharing that love. I know that's one of the big things I've always done with the blog and the podcast and all the links and sharing everyone else's awesome content. And then what we did yesterday after the stream, if y'all weren't here yesterday, who did we raid? Was that Planner Life? I forget. It broke his brain so much. I stuck around for an hour or two. We totally broke his brain when we did that. And it's we have to do that more. We have to really, really do that more. That planner guy, thank you. that journaling guy. I forget this. I'm terrible. I forget his exact name. I wasn't prepared. It was crazy. Joker Nation, what's up? JD Lady, thanks for the gift sub. Amazing stuff. So, planners equal life. Yeah, Queen of Washi is actually one of my initial planner gurus that I work with. Quixotic Fox. Thank you so much for all the gift subs. Y'all are just unbelievable. It's crazy. Yeah, so I just want y'all to know, Dev with the bits, love the stream. Thank you for being so amazing. It takes one to know one, Dev. I have so much respect for you. I'm so lucky and fortunate to just have found you, though, just randomly, honestly, just randomly. And I feel like where the way you go about things is just like, I feel like we're brothers from another mother, if you will. Like you believe the same things I believe in, and seeing how you handle yourself and your family and your life and your stream, yeah, it's an inspiration, man. So I appreciate that. So yeah, we broke the I did feel a little bit bad yesterday that it was this working stream and he was just working and he had the headphones going and it was like a silent stream, and I was like, y'all think we should do this? And we're like, yeah, we should do this. And we broke him for like an hour. Like, he couldn't get back to work for like an hour and a half. It was awesome. I love seeing that, and just sharing those love to the smaller streamers in the stationary community. It was crazy cool. Definitely one of my all-time streaming highlights yesterday. A pin addict raid is hard to recover from. That's hilarious. Evan Max, what's up, man? I'm using your pin rest right here. So my Gravitas pin is on my Pinquisition pin rest, and Evan's here this morning, and the Gravitas pins. I'm interviewing Ben after stream today, so I'm interview Ben Walsh, 3 p.m. my time, 8 p.m. his time. Shopmaster, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. You're awesome. And Georgia's agenda, it's fun to be able to spread the love. So it's funny, like, I still don't have like the raid thing locked in when I'm wrapped up. Usually, like, I'm spent by the end. I'm like, okay, it's time to go now. And it's like, okay, let me just roll out the stream. And I was like, oh, we should raid. I remember yesterday I almost didn't raid somebody until Clark said something, I think yesterday. And I was like, oh yeah, I got a raid. Then look what happened. Like, look what happened yesterday. Like, that's why we got to do these things. So it was fantastic. So it was good stuff. I need to get a Gravitas pin. I'm waiting for the new entry colors to drop. He just put a new one out. He just put the Skittles one out this morning. I saw when I was looking around. Hey, good morning, Spark. Went down a crazy rabbit hole in the Mr. Cypress site, and I still didn't see everything. When I was looking at my stuff, Pit Proud, and then I saw like the page numbers at the bottom was like to 27. I was like, I went to like page 3. All right, see you, Dev. I'll talk to you later. Probably talk to you tonight. I still have a question for you. I just brought the Gravitas Skull fountain pen. Yeah, that's a great one. I know Sarah loves that one, obviously. Did you get like a black and white style, or did you get like a rainbow, like a Skittles style? Been in the hospital all week. Maternity ward is go time. Just looking at the aluminum rose gold. We're gonna talk when I talk to Ben today. One of my questions is, how did this escalate so quickly? Like, we've gone from we've ramped it up like really quick. Just woke up. I know all my West Coast peeps, like Tessa's still in bed. Like, I'm still just hitting the coffee. Like, I'm way behind in mood this morning, and I think it's coffee. Yoseka was looking good yesterday. Lots of new goodies. Good. Glad you made it by. I saw their post where they had gotten back open. We're gonna this is the first thing I'm gonna sample today, because I know y'all been asking about that one. So we've been I haven't tried this yet, and Daisy and Neil sent me that with my latest order to check out. So we're gonna check that out. Haven't finished my first cup yet. It's been a busy morning at work. Yeah, like I got a little bit sideways on the coffee drinking this morning, and then at 9 o'clock I was like, why am I just like down in the dumps? I was like, oh, I should probably drink more coffee, and now like I'm good. Seeing that orange coffee bottle is enough to wake me up. Yeah, congrats, Evan. So big congrats, Evan. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm sure Luna is like purely freaking out. Level 5 hype train, y'all. First thing in the morning. Y'all are amazing. Let's see what emote do we get. Looks like some dog. Which dog is this? Hype mine. Nice. Nice. Have my first Yoseka order on the way. Pentel carry and the tools to live by ink bottle with the KWZ blue black. Ooh. What's the tools to live by ink bottle? Choo choo. Good morning, Slumberland Studio. So yeah, I actually think I'm gonna review the Limex because I keep picking it up and not being able to put it down. And they're the only ones I know carrying it right now, so I think I'm gonna have to do this. All right, enjoy your lurk, Mafia Geek. Linda was so disappointed when the baby didn't come home yesterday. Luckily, I had a new toy prepared to distract her with. Yeah, I bet. She's right at the age where, like, she just has to have her mind blown. Looks like a take on the Ackerman bottles. Oh, cool. I'll have to look at that. All right, so I'm going to get started. Like, we can just keep chit-chatting. I don't know exactly how this is going to go this morning. I'm really not prepared for this too much. Still on the old cam, so we're going to have to deal with a little bit of that until we get the new cam up and running. But that is on the agenda here pretty soon. So I got a big batch of inks from Birmingham Pen Co. Sorry, my phone's blowing up. Got a big batch of ink from Birmingham, which we opened. When we opened that? Tuesday? I already don't even know what's going on. And I've held this Yoseka bottle as well to try out. So we're just gonna test these out. Just gonna play them. I'm not gonna do like official swabs or like coloring cards, but this is the coloring folio that Anna sent me. So if any of y'all use the coloring to do your ink samples, this is the same paper. What I'm not prepared for today is I don't have my Tomoe River paper in here. I might, if it gets to be, if I have enough time, we'll get some other papers. Because before I've done like the coloring paper and the Tomoe paper and the Rhodia paper. All I have with me today is the Croquis paper, which we can test. I'm looking around trying to think what else I have that's handy. I have the Midori cotton. We could try. I'm trying to think of something that'll show off the sheen. And I have the bank paper. So we'll see. Reed Wizzles, 24 months of sub, and thank you so much. That's amazing. Straight up amazing. Good morning, Sarah. Hope the move has gone well. Hope you're doing awesome. Here's the bottles. Okay, let me look at this real quick. Altered Spate, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Brad, no Tomoe River, right? Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. Crazy. Why didn't I see the... I would have ordered one of these if I saw it the other day. I just wasn't paying attention. That's pretty cool. Emberent Eller, 3 months of subbing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Yeah, those are really pretty. Man, I hope that seal at the top is tight. Is that just like a rubber, like a popper type of seal? 2 years of streaming already? Yeah, it's been almost 3, but I took a break for a while. Like, there's some people in here with like 33 and 34 months worth of subbing. It's crazy. But there was a gap like after I started there in the beginning somewhere. So I keep meaning to go back and look at the date, but I just haven't done that yet. So yeah, those are really pretty. I like those. Brad, would you try the blue in the bottle? Yeah. Is that just a regular blue? It's a blue black? Yeah. I'll order one of these. Here's the fill. I just wonder about that, like, that seal. Like, I get it. Like, it's more like a almost like a carafe type of situation speaking, with a rubber seal popper type of situation, as opposed to like a screw top like these. Right. So, you know, these have a let me back the sink back down. So where these have a screw top here. So, right, this is fully threaded top for the bottle. Which I just wonder, like, when we're gonna you know, when you're filling the top section to get the ink, I noticed they have their finger placed in a certain locale, right? Like, I would be doing the same thing. It's like nothing wrong with the bottle, but like that's the first thing I saw was that seal. Yeah, the J Herbin have a cork bottle, but they're not a top fill like this, right? So that's different. This one, you're actively turning it over to get that ink up there with a rubber seal. And like, that's cool. I'm just something I thought about instantly when I saw that. So anyway, that's just me being me. But I will get one of these and we'll play with it, and I'll let y'all know how it is. Cool, but slightly nerve-wracking too. Yeah, it's also $50 just for the bottle. Oh, text from my wife. The power company is outside working on the poles. So if we vanish, that's why. So that was my wife's heads up to me. She's outside and saw them working. Hey Brad, question on the Phoenix pin. Does the twist mechanism have a click? And does it stop? Let me grab it for you. I'll show you. So it's just a double rubber seal. Yeah, I'm sure it works completely fine. So there's no click in it. So here, I'm gonna twist it now. So that was engaged, and then this is disengaged. Okay. So it has a stop. Like, I can't go further when I engage it, but then I can go further when I disengage it to get to the refill. Does that help you? Head full of ideas. Does that help you? So you engage it, and there's a stop here. And then you disengage it, no click. There's a little bump, right? You feel it. It's not like loose or slick. Like it's firm. And then you completely disengage it to get out the refill. Good question. All right, let me see. Ackerman also has a rubber liner on the side of the cap to keep the glass ball from moving too much. Gotcha. That bottle's going to work perfectly fine. I'm just saying. I'll be thinking about that seal every time I turn it. Got lucky and snagged an open early bird. I went ahead and backed it for the regular size. I like to get... All right, see you, OSU. A lot of times, like the pens I get prototypes of that a lot of these makers send me, if I like them, I just go ahead and back them. And then I'll back it, and then I'll have two of the pens, and I'll keep my prototype, and I'll give away the one I got from the Kickstarter campaign. So y'all can look for a Phoenix Products giveaway sometime soon. All right, I'm going to do this Yoseka ink first. So this is this Yoseka's first? I'm guessing this is their first ink because it's called Origin #1. It's their first in-store ink. Who made the ink? I'm relying on y'all to tell me all these things that I should know myself. Ink Institute, thank you. Ink Institute out of Taiwan, I believe, made the ink for them. I love the bottle. I heard the bottle is too skinny at the neck. It didn't look any skinnier than the Ackerman. Did you think it was skinnier than this bottle? I don't know. We'll get one of those in. So I promise we will. When I'm done today, I will go order one of those bottles, so we can have, because there's a million different questions we have now about that bottle, and I didn't see it before. Has anyone here tried the Robert Oster exclusive ink for Galen Leather? I have not. Anyone else? So this is a cool kind of ice glass bottle. Ink splotch printed label, small opening. I bet the opening's smaller than this, right? I would think. Like, there's going to be some large pens that aren't going to be able to fit in here. So what we're going to do, we're not going to do anything official. We're just going to kind of play with these inks and see what they look like. So I have my glass dip nib. This is the Roaring Klingner. Lighting's a little bit down all of a sudden. I wonder if I can change that. Get a little brightness. Maybe if I do that, we'll get a little bit brighter here. All right, we'll play around with this. Tools to live by neck is about 20 millimeters. Great, now you're going to make me get out the calipers. So this is just the Roaring Klingner. And I shouldn't be resting all of this stuff on this pad, because I'm going to have to, because y'all aren't going to be able to see these that well with the lighting situation. Because I'm going to need to rip off this page and show y'all. Are we going to have a spelling poll? Gosh. We might. I can't even spell Birmingham, so yeah. We probably should. So what I'm going to do is just kind of make a little mess on here, and then I'll make sure we get it up in the camera to where we can see like what the colors are really like. This is just a letter opener. I tried to go bribe my son for his folded nib, and he said he'd sell it to me this morning for 20 bucks. And I said deal, except he couldn't find it. So I will get the, y'all will be able to see this with the lighting here in just a minute. Is Yoseka like a knockoff IKEA? No. Yoseka's like a real stationery company. Is Yoseka like a knockoff IKEA? I don't even know how to take that. Italian. Ackerman neck is about 20 millimeters. Yeah, so that's what it looked like. Brad, is he still paying off his phone? Oh, yeah, that's why he tried to charge me for it. And I said, fine. I said, deal. See? Yeah, so I spelled it wrong. Oh. Yoskia. I get it now. See? I'm not that smart, Italian. Y'all got to tell me when I misspell it. So we got to let this dry for a minute. But I will tell you this. It's a very bright green base. Not like yellow. Your son should just give it to me? Well, he wants credit towards the phone. That's the thing, is he wants credit. So he's like, all right, I'll sell it to you for 20 bucks. So we're going to let this dry. Is really, I should probably spread this out a little bit more. Yoskia, Italian. See, you gotta. I'm not that smart to explain the jokes. You gotta explain the jokes to me. I was so confused. More inks. Yeah, I should just go ahead and just start ripping out some more of these inks. This looks like a Schmevelin ink, if I've ever seen one. Be proud, your son will grow to be a fine capitalist. Yeah. I don't know. I'm bad at capitalism, right? Then again, he couldn't find it, so he can't really negotiate. That's facts right there. And like, I just had to replace his water bottle, my water bottle, because he lost that. Like, the kid loses everything. All right, so let's go. While these are drying, we'll it's in my cart already. Yeah, this is a straight up Schmevelin ink, because it's got some darkness in there, but there's some bright undertones. It's cool. I think that I just described Schmevelin completely. There's some darkness in there with some bright undertones. I think that's the perfect Schmevelin description. You need to get him some of those tethers like kids used to have. Yeah, exactly. Take a box cutter to his computer screen. I feel you. I feel you, Tessa. That is rough. All right, we got Antique Sepia here. So the first thing we're going to do here with these Birminghams, I wish there was product names on the outside, so we're going to do our own product names on the outside. Yeah, Tessa, was he just following along at art class? Uh-oh, Mike is live. He said he was going to go live with something today. Was it keyboard today because he couldn't do tomorrow or something like that? Mike warned me. He's like, I'm going live the same time as you. I was like, I don't care. You guys are making me super glad birth control exists. Facts. I've told the story how one of my friends, oh, Mafia Geek, hold that thought. I told the story how one of my friends who has 4 kids, and she knows that I have 2 kids, and she said my best advice to you is to not have kids, as we both have teenagers. And I'm like, that's facts. This is the Zojirushi Thermos. I mean, if I poured this morning and kept it closed at 5 o'clock tonight, it would still be fire hot. So this is Jericho's fault in the best way possible. They're great. So yeah, so if you do have kids, my advice to you now is to not have a 14-year-old. Good morning, Elizabeth. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, grandkids is the play. Grandkids is the play, but you kind of, that doesn't really work unless there's a path between. So what we're going to do with these Birmingham boxes is we're going to ink swab the top and we're going to write the name on the side so I can at least see what's going on. So I at least don't have to open the box to get what's in here, right? So Birmingham has some stickers for ink properties, right? So if it's a special formula, I get a sticker, but I don't have a sticker for the color. So we're going to do that first. While this is drying, then we'll look at that. More money for pens and inks. I'm okay being an ant. Yeah. Big facts in the chat this morning. But no, I love my kids. They're awesome. But yeah, kids are a lot. That's in a lot of ways. So how are we going to do this? So we're going to just do a circle up here. So this is Antique Sepia. Do y'all say sepia or sepia? And is there a proper pronunciation? So this is Antique Sepia. We're the nerdy aunt and uncle. Those are the best aunts and uncles, right? These boxes feel like they're gonna, like the ink's not gonna rub off of here. It feels like it's gonna soak in here pretty well. Antique Sepia. Yeah, wasn't expecting green. Same. Sepia. Yeah. Sepia. Okay. Yeah. I sometimes when I'm saying it fast, I always say sepia and I always regret it. Sepia. Oh, Naomi's a sepia. It leans green more than brown. So it's dry, and we're going to put this on the page here in a second. This is going to look awesome when it dries, I think. I can already tell just in my writing. There's some sheen here. You can't really see it here. If I can get a good angle, we'll look at it. So that's what I'm doing to their boxes, right? So I have an idea of what this box is. Sepia. Okay, thank you, Tiny Badge. Thank you, Librarian in Residence. I love you for that. So this is definitely a more brownish green than the Yoseka. Again, I'm not doing anything like official this morning. Like as far as like, hey, these are my official swabs of these. I'm just playing around. I want to see how these colors work because I haven't tested them at all since we opened them the other day. So I like this glass dip pen, glass nib dip pen, because my handwriting is going to be somewhere along like this line width, right? Like I'm going to write more like this. So I'll get, like this doesn't really work for stream. But it gives me a good idea of what it's going to look like from a nib. This is making me nervous writing over this. So let's get a big globber on here. We'll spread that around. Sepia like CPA. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not really getting the edge on here that I was hoping for without tearing the paper. This looks like a this looks like the old copper pennies, like when you'd get the green, when they would turn green, more like an antique copper. And you get those little green marks on there. So yeah, the Yoseka, I think it looks best from the actual writing sample. I need to get this in a nib. I think it will look the best. I think the swabs were overly wet. I think the splotches were overly wet. So they're really deep. And I think there's some lightness and some shade in there. This ink is looking cool. Like this is a really unique ink. I don't have anything like this, I don't think. Another Yoseka order in. Had to get the berry pink Jetstream. I'm going to try this Limex thing. And I know there's too much. This color is really working out well for me. I'm liking this. There's a lot of character in this little splotch right here. I need to do a thinner Yoseka swatch. This was too much ink over here. I'm going to do that again. I just got some Nike Dunk Lows in that color. This one, the Yoseka or the Sepia. I had to think about that. Moss green. Birmingham. Oh, that's dope. I just got my daughter the white and purple Jordans this morning. She's going to be excited about that. She's been wanting some Jordans, and they're always so hard to get. So give her those for her birthday, which is right before she goes back to school. She'll like that. I'm going to hit this Yoseka bottle again, y'all. It's bugging me. Oh, wait, Brad. So many more great ones. That's going to be the problem, Summerlin Studio, is there's not going to be a bad one here. right? Like, there's not going to be, like, a terrible idea here. But I'm really liking this, how it looks here. The bottle color dot is the move. I like the sepia. This is going to be a dangerous stream, isn't it? I think so with these inks. I'm going to hit this Yoseka again. I want to spread this out a little bit more. The key with that I continually forget with glass nibs and metal instruments is not tearing the paper underneath and trying to be somewhat gentle, because then you get these dark lines underneath some of this, like you see here in this Birmingham. All right, we'll look at that again in a minute. Yesterday's podcast was more dangerous and cost me far more money. Sorry about that, Namiki winner Vlad. All right, so getting a color desk would be far too tempting. Yeah, this is just like playtime, right? So I got to be careful just not to rip through the page here. But that's really cool. And honestly, it's more brown to my eye than it is in the camera that y'all are seeing, the sepia one. And you can even, in my small writing, if you're on a big monitor, you can probably see the color variation in between my letters, like the M, like the middle of the word Birmingham. Like, it's several different colors, even at that small. I mean, this is not a brown sepia. There's definitely green undertones, but on screen, it is definitely more green than it is in person to me. All right. So the thing is, we just have to pick these out. We don't know what's going on with them until I open them up myself. That's where we're marking the bottles. It looks undersaturated on their site. Yeah, I think with the small writing, I think it's not like, I think it's right in the middle, right? Like, I think it would be a good legible ink if you wrote with it in even a fine nib. Like, it's certainly not highly saturated, but like, I could write with this ink in my fine nib pens. All right. I want to ink all these Birmingham bottles the same way. So this is Pennsylvania Slate. This is the blue-black. So I'm looking at these and seeing the orientation of the lettering and making sure I open them the same way and name them on the same side, because that's going to drive me crazy if I do all this and then go to put them away and they're all going to be mismatched angles and weird directions. So Pennsylvania Slate, let's do the box first. I use EF nibs with BPC inks and it's perfect. Yeah. Mr. Cypress Pen's got the FedEx tracking number already. What'd you get? So let's see here. Whoa, Brad, 142. Is this a record? 143. I don't remember what the record was before. It seems like we've been up in the 160s, 150s, something more. I can't remember. We kept track of that at one time, but I forgot now. But this is great. So welcome y'all. Glad you're here. I put way too much ink on this circle. Whoever won the Birmingham ink the other day, if you're watching, you're gonna know which color you won if you remember by me not showing it on here. So sorry for that. I think my Retro 51 Brutus is out for delivery. That's a fun pen. One each Micarta, Ebonite, and Urushi. Nice. I'm interested. Some of those Urushi ones looked really good. And the Micarta, they all looked good. Pennsylvania Slate. Oh boy, y'all should have done a spelling bet. Pennsylvania. Slate. All right. That's that. Wait, Mr. Cypress has micarta and G10. That's what I ordered, a G10. I was going for the G10 and was going to add a micarta. And then I just kind of got overwhelmed by all the options. So I just went with an G10 and an ebonite. Because they had this purple swirly ebonite. That was pretty neat. But G10 was what I was going for, and I did that. Which I'm very happy about. So this is Pennsylvania Slate. It's their basic blue-black. Well, it's not their basic blue-black. It is a blue-black ink-ish that I think I'm going to like. Again, we're just kind of playing around with this stuff, kind of get some ideas. I'll do proper swatches another day, but we're just playing around today. See what we have, because I haven't even like tested these out. All right, Bork and Bork, go ink up some pens. So my little swabs here look pretty dark because I laid it on pretty thick on the top of the box. Does the dip pen correlate to how the ink will look in a fountain pen due to the amount of ink that can saturate the glass nib? I still think it's too wet, right? I think it's more wet. That's why, like, after using it for a bit and then doing the smaller writing, I think we're getting close to representative. I think the first splotches down are not representative, like up here, right? Like, it's still very wet. This is a cool color. I'm liking this one. The Yoseka is definitely dark. Do the colors look any different on your face camera? No, it's the same camera. So the colors will look better when I get the real camera in, which is sitting right there. I mean, the camera's here, but the camera stand is what I need. So going back to the Yoseka, now that we're getting some more dry time, you can see it's a pretty deep green with a little bit of lighter undertones. I still think this is probably pretty dark for what it's going to be, even though it's going to still be a dark green in there. Do you need a stream when you do nothing except set up the camera? We will have a camera test stream, and I will put it in the title. That's a fact. Like, we're just going to have to. Like, I'll be able to do a bunch of testing beforehand, but I still, I'm going to be playing around with it. So the Sepia, that's a huge winner, right? That's outstanding to me. And really, it's way more green on your screen, but it's not like a pure brown either on my side. And then this is the Pennsylvania Slate, still drying. That's a cool color. That's a good blue-black. It's not quite like, it's a little darker than Tolstoy, like Mont Blanc Tolstoy that everyone loves so much. This is going to be an enjoyable writing ink. So far, these are all crisp inks, but we're going to test. We have washable and we have a permanent that we're going to test here in a minute, Mafia Geek. Oh, Mafia Geek, what did you ask me a minute ago that I was gonna answer? You said something funny. Where is it? I said hold that thought, and then I squirreled it. You'll have to ask me again. I don't see it right offhand. That slate looks very nice. Yeah, like for someone who likes blue, this is closer to Sukiyo. Oh, the pencil extender. Yes. Okay, so the pencil extender, you'll have to go back to Tuesday's video. We did or Wednesday's video. Yesterday's post podcast video, we did about 10 minutes, 15 minutes on the pencil extender. So yes, go back, look at yesterday's thing. So this is let me see. I don't know if I can get something that y'all can see here, but this is starting to look like Sukiyo to me. Where's a good spot here? All right, Sukiyo is a little bit bluer. So maybe it's more Yamadori. Maybe it's a little more Yamadori. Hey, that journaling guy. That was the best day ever yesterday for us. I'm so glad you were so excited that we rated. Sorry, this is not working out. That was like the coolest reaction ever. All right, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that, and I can promise you we will be back. Sorry we interrupted your work. So there you go. It was amazing, man. Thank you so much. Made my year. Well, it was the first, but it won't be the last. I promise you that. You have a great presence on stream. I'm so glad that we were able to come hang out yesterday and really enjoy what you do. And I think you're great. It was awesome. So y'all go follow that journaling guy so y'all know when he goes live. I need to do the shout out command. So some of my friends have the shout out command. I don't have that set up so where we can so you can go click, so we can put hey Washi Bean, hello, how are you? So like the Washi Bean, you need to go do all these shout outs. Hey Brad, can't wait to hear more of your time management tips. Hey Spotted Journal. Yeah, I wonder if I could pull off a whole stream on that. I'll think about that. Because I was thinking about what you said yesterday. Because I really don't think I have it going on from a time management perspective. And then when we talked about it, when I talked about it with some friends, we kind of narrowed down that I've kind of backed into these certain types of systems that I like. So it's interesting. It's certainly an interesting thing to think about. So we'll work on that. I think that would be fun. Maybe we can figure out, I don't know how to do a dual stream. We could both do it together. Spotted Journal, maybe post baby, maybe later this summer. We can figure out how to co-stream and talk about those type of things. That would be cool to do. I just don't know how to do that. Please do, because I don't know how to do the multi-stream stuff. I've never done it. I don't know how to do it, but I think for this community, it would be really fun to get on together and do that. Schmevelin, thank you for the gift sub to that journaling guy. So amazing. We had so much fun yesterday. Hanging out. All right, let's see what. Yeah, these colors aren't super accurate on the bottles here. All right, let's see what we got next. Thought we were never supposed to cross the streams. Mike, if I can do it, you can do it. I like your confidence in me, Mike. I've had a camera for a month and I haven't set it up yet. And the camera's only purpose is to make this stream better. And I haven't done it yet because I'm scared of it. Of the tech setup part and doing it right. So I'll obsess over it. It's sitting there. Have you done a journal setup stream? So I've done some just basic week planning streams, but I think I'm thinking about changing that up and having like a more dedicated stream for that. Brad doesn't want to make the stream better. Not correct. I am a tech guy. That's the thing. Like, I'm a tech guy. Like, I can do all these things. I think it's more the time commitment and wanting to get it right the first time. So I'm not. So as being a tech guy, I'm also not a fidgeter, right? Like, I like to get it right once and be done, instead of like constantly like set up, fidget, set up, fidget, set up, fidget, right? So like that's kind of how I operate. All right, we gotta have Eroded Bronze now. I figured I should use my ink coaster because I keep leaving these bottles out. Eroded Bronze. We might have to have a competition with the bronze and Eroded Bronze and Sepia. We'll see how they look. Most of you just plug it in and change the input on the setup here to be the good camera and not the webcam. Yeah, that's what I keep telling myself. I was like, just get the camera, plug it in, make it the active setup, and then we can figure out how to mount it. Like, I'm like avoiding this because I don't have a good mounting situation, when what I need to do is plug it up, make sure the connection's good, and then it'll work, right? It's just me. It's me being me. Phrasing, I don't even know what I said. That's probably the problem, right? Okay, so this is bluer, greener type of situation here. Eroded Bronze. This is another crisp ink. It's now in my hands. That's cool. The whole fidget with things aspect is why I switched from Linux to Mac around 2008. There was less I can do to tweak it, but there's less I can do to tweak it. Yes. So my last job, I was a Unix admin. Wow, I put very little ink on here. How did that happen? I'm going to embiggen this a little bit. I'm also the master of the week-long avoidance of the 5-minute task. I know. That's just... Yeah, like, back in, like, the early days of iOS and Android and, like, having the big fights, no one understood why I wanted to go to iOS. And it's like, because I don't want to fidget with it. It's like, I can fidget with it. I don't want to, right? I'm holding my breath waiting for your aha moment on the Eroded Bronze. Well, it's not going to happen on this box, I will tell you that. So we'll see in a minute. That wasn't a misspell, that was just bad writing. Basically like writing with my hand up in the air instead of resting it. All right. So there's the box. We'll let that dry. Again, Birmingham pins. I would love a label on the box. I gotta be really careful not to go through the paper here. I'm sorry I didn't bring my Tomoe River paper in here today. Did you miss the Z in bronze? Eroded Brony. See? Y'all should have bet. This is turned into a brony stream. I am putting the Z in, though. I'm the worst, y'all. That's what happens when you talk and write. I don't know what y'all's expectations are. I have put 2 R's in eroded. Y'all are making me question my life right now. Y'all, someone's probably texting me too saying you left the Z out of bronze. So the one thing we're not going to get on this paper is like the full range of shade sheen that I think I can get on Tomoe River paper to get out the full characteristics. We'll play around with that and see one day. We definitely should have done a spelling poll today, right? I don't know what y'all were thinking. Like, I already told you, like, I can't, like, Birmingham, I'm going to misspell that like 50 times. Company of only 2 people labeling the box per color in lieu of how many colors they offer might be difficult for them to maintain and ensure you get the right ink. True. It is hard work. This color's awesome. Finally figuring out how to get a good angle on this. I think let's do some more. Bronzy. Bronies. Bronies, that's in the what do you call the guy? The Flex Seal guy. Yeah, this looks more Tsukio-ish now that I have them all together. That Pennsylvania State Blue is looking great. Yeah, it's drying out really, really nice. Oh man, this color is crazy. There's pink and purple in here. Check this out. When I know y'all can't see this so well, but what's happening here on this bronze, oh man, it's not coming through. So in this dot right here, at the base layer of this dot is pink. I know you can only see a little bit of lightness in the camera, but I promise you, it's like pink and purple under there. It's weird. It's starting to come out in this splotch over here, but y'all can't see it. But these undertones under here are pink and purple. Right now, this is the one, chat. This is different. So we'll see if it keeps drying, if it'll ever show up on camera. So I wonder if like my new camera is going to be able to pick up like what I see in this. That I bet it will. So my new camera is going to be able to pick it up from here and get like a better accuracy. All right, so we're going to let this one dry. We still have some ink running on the page here. I'll let it run out a little bit. Yeah, the Pennsylvania Slate is getting more like Yamadori looking. I don't know what this is, but it's awesome. And like it's very different from this little swab situation we got going on here. Okay, Eroded Bronze. You had me at hello. You had me at Brony. Brad, can you spray some water at the end of the swatching? 100%. We will do that. All right. Do we want to run a lottery on how long it will take Brad to A, install the new camera, and B, get the new camera working? 2 weeks max. That's my over-under. So that's like 4 streams from now. I'm thinking I can get it done Sunday. That's my goal. I'm not going to have a bracket for it, though. That's the kicker. I got to look at that and see if I can order that today. I haven't done that yet. Toasty Treat sent me the stuff she used, and I'm going to order that. The mounting apparatus. So over here, we have the two bowls. we have the salsa bowls over here. We have step 1, phase 1 water, phase 2 water, so we can have a clean palette as we go. All right. I'm curious what she uses. I haven't made it to her stream. It's a Fuji. I forget. It's some nice Fuji camera. She sent me the mounting bracket she used from Amazon. If you want me to send it to you, it's like $160. It's like a full like a tripod stand, so it wouldn't attach to the desk, right? So it can hang over what's it called, a C stand, C frame. Hello everyone. Stop showing beautiful inks, please. Also show more inks, please. Facts. All right. Let's see. What's next? Okay, here we go. Wishy-washy formula. So we're definitely going to get some water out on this. So this is one they sent me. So everything we've used so far is crisp formula. So that's what Birmingham does for their inks. Hey, look, it's all of a sudden nice and brighter in here. Crazy. Someone grabbed me the Slumberland Studio. Carol might know it off the top of her head. What does crisp mean? I think it's the no feather, no bleed ink. I think that's their mainline ink, no feather, no bleed. So then wishy-washy is literally like to wash it out of clothes or something like that, right? Like if you're using a lot of ink. So it says the ink is designed exclusively for contact with fountain pen and paper, cleans from most fabrics and surfaces with soap and water, right? Crisp is drier, swift is wet and bleedy, and then wishy-washy is the washable formula. Like you've heard, if you've been around the fountain pen world for a long time, you've heard of washable inks back from like the 50s and 60s and things like that. Watching Mike's stream, I don't want anything other than the crisp line of inks. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm alluding to. Although I might like some of the permanent inks. We'll try that one next. So this is Airline Wishy-washy. Voltaic Arc is dope. These names are dope. I don't have the shout out set up yet, Naomi. I said earlier this stream, I got to set up the shout out command to get that set up. So I'm going to do that very, very soon. That's like one of the next things I'm going to do. Shout out links like your stream and like so people can go like just click on your link and go follow you and things like that. It's like it's just an easier way than having to click on your name. Yeah, 158. We should do a giveaway. We should give away something. We definitely do giveaways here. Let me do this. Let me play around with this first. Let me see what we got going on here. Whoa, this is really bright. It's not what I was expecting it to be. Sumpin, thanks for the follow. Appreciate ya. Hey, Killer Sheep. Oh, I was supposed to do the box. Let me do it like this. Sorry, I'm not doing this on camera. Yeah, I was expecting this to be more like a denim or indigo color. But yeah, this is great. Schmevelin, you're out of hand. Thank you so much. Enjoy your emotes, Sumpin. check out the we got a big pin emote. Whoops. It's fun. That is not how you spell wishy-washy. Journaling guy, 100 bits. Thank you so much, buddy. Wishy-washy. So this is a really bright color. This is like the Konpeki-ish. I know I'm relating everything to Roshizuku, but they have some good base colors that we can kind of like talk about and relate to it. Yeah, we'll circle back on now that some of these are drying. Let me write the name here. So this is... Would you recommend a Lamy Safari as an entry fountain pen? 100%. It's actually one of my favorite entry-level fountain pens. Yeah, you just have to understand that they have a molded grip section, right? So it's going to be as long as you have a standard like tripod grip, it's going to be comfortable for you. So that's the one consideration. Other than that, it's great. What brand glass dip nib pen is that? This is the Roaring Klingner also. So, yep, Roaring Klingner. Yeah, so you just need to check. You just need to understand that it doesn't have like a traditional... I don't have one on my desk. But this is called the grip section, right? And see how this is just like a basic cylinder, right? There's nothing in here. The Lamy Safari has a molded, like a raised section here and two kind of like cutouts here. So I have what's called a traditional grip. It's like a traditional tripod grip. So that's how the Lamy Safari is built, to force your fingers into this position, right? So not everyone has that type of grip. So some people, have, like a 4-finger grip. Some people like cross over the top more, things like that. So you just have to be careful. That's the only consideration with the Safari, because otherwise I think it's excellent. This airline is crazy. I didn't think it was going to be this color. So let's see if we got some more dry time on these colors. They're looking good. So it's all preference. There are some technical issues with pens that will prevent them from being good for some people. Does that make sense? Like the Pilot Kakuno for a starter pen, if you don't want the triangle grip, Kakuno is awesome. Sleeper entry pen, Platinum Preppy, totally agree. Airline only has 1E. Oh my god, that is terrible. Look at this, y'all. This one's amazing. Look at that. That's how you spell airline, folks. Talent right there. Y'all really missed out this whole betting thing. Brutal spelling day so far, chat. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. All right. So let's go back and see anything interesting here. Yeah, this Eroded Bronze. This Eroded Bronze is doing things like I like to see in inks. Layers upon layers of colors. Nice Braddy. The funny thing is my name is Bradley with no E. And maybe I'm just missing out on that, and I feel like I need to add E's everywhere to compensate. Is that what it is? Airy line. That's the new. I'm gonna ask Ben when I talk to him this afternoon if this is the new official airline of Ireland. Airline. All right, let's give something away while all these people are here, so they know we give away like super stuff. I think we should go. We should go in the pin. We should go in the pin cabinet of the icebox. So this thing here is the icebox of happiness, right? If you're new to the stream, right here inside this cabinet contains everything I give away. Airline seems a better name for that shade of ink. So if this is your first stream, I give up. I'm reading the chat as I try to talk. I can't spell, I can't speak. I have ink all over my hands, but I give away a lot of stuff. Every stream I give away one or two things, sometimes a little bit more if I'm feeling frisky about it. But we have a lot of viewers in the chat right now, so let's give away something cool and make sure Alan doesn't win. Speaking of the spoke pencils, can they be disassembled? Mine seems very tightly put together. I don't want to force it if it's designed to stay in one piece. What part are you trying to unassemble? If you have a spoke model 4, the grip does not unscrew from the barrel. Okay. You cannot take this apart. You can take this out, which will allow you to take out the insides. Okay. You cannot unscrew it here. You cannot change. The grip is not interchangeable. All right. Because I think you have a 4, right? I think you ordered a custom 4. What about the nose cone? Yeah, the nose cone comes off. So you can actually change the sleeving, right? So you can change if you wanted to swap it out for like a 7mm, right? But you cannot change this. This is glued here. Okay. We'll do a spoke giveaway one day. I don't have anything in here to give away. I'm not giving mine away. Brad, you give away your time, passion, and devotion every stream. Thank you. I like having fun. Eroded Bronze is winning. I mean, it's hard to pick a winner here, right? It's pretty crazy. We're going to put some water on this airline. And who was actually asking about the water stuff? Do a spoke IOU giveaway? No. Nice inky hands. They're the good way. Hurry, I got to get to work. Okay, fine, Schmelvin, fine. We're going in the pin icebox side. Since we're talking about entry-level fountain pens, and since Schmevelin's complaining, let's give away an entry-level fountain pen that is green. Yeah, if anyone can ask for favors here, it's Schmevelin. So this is a TWSBI Eco that has not been opened because I can't get it open because of the stickers. So I'm opening your stickers. Right, whoever wins this, I am unstickering your new pen. This just goes to show you that I have not opened it. So we have the lime green TWSBI Eco. All right. So this is the EF nib lime green Eco. This is they did this one early on, right? This was an earlier color. So yeah, great color, great color. It's great. So yeah. All right, so let's give this away. So this is what the icebox of happiness brings us on the daily, right? Whoops. Let's add this back in here. Very pretty vape pen, right? This is now a vaping stream. All right. Twisby Eco. Oh, man. This is the hard part. I have to get to my keyboard with all this stuff. So I'm not going to... Let's change the camera for a minute so you don't see all the disaster going on under here. EF. All right. All right. So you don't have to be a follower to win, but if you're new here, I would love a follow so you can know when I'm doing other giveaways, know when I go live. So drop a follow in there, and you'll know at least Brad's live. He might be giving something away today. All right. But I will ship anywhere worldwide. Anyone, feel free to enter. And this is how you enter. All right. So it is open. You type !raffle. That's it. You only have to do it once. It's not it doesn't count more than one time. It like just erases all the extra ones. Just type !raffle. You're in. And you don't have to be a follower or subscriber. I'd love it if you followed. That would be amazing. That way you can, again, be alerted when we go live and we play with inks and we get messy and, you know, end up with paper that looks like this because we're just goofing around. So these look like Olympic sport logos. This is like if like there was an Olympic competition. This one is swimming. This one's fencing. This one is ice dancing. I don't know what this... Oh, this one's rowing. So yeah, these are the new logos. New logos for the Olympic sports. Wow, that's a brutal name. Yay, rowing. We used to live by a place in Atlanta when I lived up in that area. That was one of the main like competition areas for college. And we'd go down and watch them right off the Chattahoochee. It was a little offshoot off the Chattahoochee. It's like 5 minutes from my house, and you'd go down there, and there'd just be trucks after trucks. I was AFK a bit, and I heard something about you raffling off the Joy Division spoke pen. You must have been a different stream, Rewizzles. Must have been a different stream there. I don't know. Abstract art. Yeah. All right. Raffle's over. One of the posters from the 80 Moscow Olympics rowing event. Nice. Ye old vape shop. Our rowing team went to the National Regatta for the first time ever this year. Finished 13th. Nice. Nice. All right, let's pick a winner. Winner is... Rewizzles. Rewizzles wins. Nice. You didn't win the Joy Division pin. Hey, thank you, Bruce. I appreciate it. Rewizzles, you're putting the winner command on there for yourself, you ding-a-ling. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. Rewizzles winner. Not a Joy Division pen, but pretty cool lime green. We'll call this one a Factory Records green pen. All right, let me make sure I get this on here. Winner is me. All right. Well, thank you, Bruce. Keep it up. All right, we got a couple more to do here. So here's the... Oh, I'm not on the right camera. So this is why I had to turn the camera, because everything's out of whack now. All right, here's our bottle so far. Schmevelin, thank you for the gift sub to Bruce. Appreciate you. Yeah, not great. Not great paper on there, but at least it's good enough to show something and not smear and stain. And cool. All right, that means we got 2 more Birminghams to do. We're running out of space here. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, okay, here we go. Everlasting formula. So this will be another good water test when we're done with it. So the Everlasting formula is Birmingham's permanent ink formulation, right? Think Iron Gall, think Document, think it will ruin your pens if you don't clean them well enough, right? So this one comes with a warning label. Clean pens more frequently when in use. Do not allow ink to dry inside the pen. Do not use in vintage pens. Do not use in demonstrator pens. May stain some plastics. I will not stand for this fear-mongering. You're not going to get the fear-mongering from me. You just have to pay attention to what you're doing. That's all. When you're using a more permanent ink, you just have to pay attention. You can't be like Mike, who I know is not watching because he's streaming right now. You can't be like Mike and ignore your pens with permanent inks for months at a time, because you will not be happy by the time it comes to clean those pens. I ripped this box a little bit cleaning it. So this is Pincushion Moss. All right. Everlasting is my favorite. I've had it in the same pen for months, no issues. So like, I totally agree with that. Generally, that's my feelings on how I use these pens. I mean, these inks in pens. Like, I'm okay as long as I'm using the pen with it staying in there for an extended period of time. So this is Pincushion Moss. So let's put a little color here. And let's write our name here. That bottle's making you nervous. It is making me nervous as well. We're also going to see how this works on skin. All right. All right. Let me find a space for it. Oh, that's a lot of ink. We'll do that again in a minute. So this is definitely a good mossy green. It's like if the Yoseka green and the antique sepia had a combo meal together. It's like if this green and brown mixed and matched with each other. It's a great color. I would love this color as a permanent ink. So I think I'm gonna like this one a lot. Oh, that was a good splash. Whoops. This is a great color. I really like this kind of green. Yeah, and you can modify the emotes. Oh, I don't have this all the way on the screen. There we go. How does it compare to GVFC Moss Green? I'd have to get them side by side. The way I'm thinking of it off the top of my head, I think GVFC is a little greener. Or maybe I'm thinking of olive green. Maybe I haven't used moss. I think I've used olive green, and olive green is greener. I think that's what I'm thinking about olive green. I don't think I've used moss. I love all the emote modifications. We're going to get those emote slots, chat. I know we are. I know we are. So this is the permanent. We'll test the water fastness of it here in a little bit. Unicorn pin. That's hilarious. Pin cushion moss. Whoa, we almost had a desk issue. I threw it down when it was still a big blibble of ink, and it ran, but it didn't get on the desk. That's good. And I think at the end of this stream, we're going to do another giveaway. I don't know when we're going to end the stream, but just so you know, we're going to give away another bottle of Birmingham ink. Just so y'all are prepared for that. Why don't we share what pen we're using right now? This would be a good time to do that. So, Bruce, get us started. What pen are you using right now? Misty's Crafties is using, is that a pizza pen or is that like some kind of bento box pen? All right, Bruce, what pen are you using? It's donuts. Oh man, now I'm hungry. Parker Sonnet 18K factory medium metallic. That sounds actually very interesting. CP1 with a gold nib. Birmingham boiler steam Decima medium. Kakuno. Moonstone EF. 580 Prussian blue Penrealm Architect. Zebra Sarasa dry. What did I just got the Zebra, was it the Zebra R? Is that their pigmented one? I got that one coming so I can test it. Eco lime green. That's hilarious. Bruce is using a 44 Parker Vac. Nice. Kara's Vertex. Nice. Kaweco Sport Lavender BB. I don't think I have a BB Kaweco nib. Kaweco Brass Sport and Van Diemen's Pepperberry. Y'all keep talking about Pepperberry. Leonardo Memento Zero. Spoke Axle with Visconti Turquoise. Nice. Moonman 0.6 stub. I haven't put my nibs, my new Nemacine nibs in anything yet. I have to do that. Pen BBS, Mitsubishi Uni F, Pelican M100. Nice choice. Oh, that British Racing Green Sailor. That would look good with this Yoseka ink. Pepperberry is my new favorite blue black. Yeah, y'all are turning me on to that. Aren't all Kaweco nibs BB? Shots fired, and I appreciate that. right off the top rope. It's honestly, since I use so many steel nibs, to me, it's Pelican where all the nibs are BB. So that is my, all the nibs are double broad brand is Pelican gold nibs. Because my Kaweco steel nibs, I'm fine with those. Even like up to like the fine. Do I have your email, Brad? I have no idea. I haven't checked. Honeycomb SD and Color Traveler Time for whiskey. That's crazy. Been doing a lot of design sketches. Blackwing and a Pilot High-Tech C. That's like a killer combo. That's great. I did not bring a Visionaire to the hospital. Did you have to sign any paperwork? Did you think about any of that kind of stuff, Evan? This pincushion moss is looking great. Oh, no. What is your email? hello@penaddict.com. Mafia Geek can't spell either today. When I ordered an M805 EF, I actually asked for it to be an actual EF. That's facts. Like, I'm going to have to... Like, I have one EF 805 Pelican that I haven't had modified, and I like it, but I think I'm just going to need to get it modified. I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and do it. You bought a very special Retro 51. Awesome. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. I like that permanence. So yeah, all of these are looking good. All right, we got one more to sample, and then we're going to do a giveaway of something that I've sampled today. And what the giveaway is going to be is we're going to have an ink giveaway winner, and you're going to get to pick any ink that I've used today. So it's going to be winner's choice. So Tuesday we did a blind giveaway. Today will be winner's choice giveaway of any ink that I've sampled today. So we got one more to go, and I can't even remember what's left, but there's one more in here. So let's see. All of the above, right? Like, there's no wrong answer so far, right? Oh, this is Chrysanthemum. I forgot about this one. So we're back to the crisp inks now. This is the standard, no bleed, no feather ink. So Chrysanthemum will add a little bit of color to this palette. It's a purpley pink, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So if I win, I'll choose the IKEA ink. Could we pick Tsukio? No, you can't pick Tsukio. Yeah, anything but Tsukio. That was just a tester. I miss pin shows. Can't wait till DC. Nice. All right, let me just dry off my implements of ink spreading. So yeah, I forgot about Chrysanthemum. So I think Chrysanthemum will look good down here with these greens and blues. So we'll go over here. You choose the pad. I think that would actually probably be the real winner, right? The real winner of the stream is always the Colo Folio, the Colo Desk Folio. All right, Chrysanthemum. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I need to do the box first. Sorry. If I don't do the box now, I'll forget. I missed it. What is the pad? This is the Colo Desk Folio. The not for sale proprietary product. So this Chrysanthemum is like a dark purpley gray. It's looking like on this box, but we know the box isn't like super rep. Wow, this looks green on y'all's screen. I see no green here. This one is whack. This just looks nothing like what I see. This is wild. Okay, I can't wait to get this on the... we'll have to get this one on the page. I do have to read how to spell chrysanthemum. I'll still probably mess it up. Alright. Chrysanthemum. Mike knows, or Inkwell Monster knows. Oh, also, Mike knows. In your text, I just saw a text in #facts. Factually correct. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is a wild color. Oh, a lovable grub. And by that bunny, thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate you. This is a thinner ink than all the other ones. It feels like to me, just in this testing out this glass nib. Like it feels like a little bit waterier, and it's drying faster than some of these other ones. And it's got some really cool pinky purple tones in here. I cannot believe, y'all, this color looks nothing like what you're seeing on the screen. This is the first one I can honestly say there is no relationship to what you're seeing to what I see. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to show y'all this ink. It is wild how different this is. Like, it looks like it's like one of these greens, but it's not. But look how much thinner it is than the permanent one. You can see it even runs off my nib pretty quickly. Couldn't get any camera to reproduce the saltwater taffy. Let me see something here. Yeah, my camera is not... This camera, like the iPhone camera, it barely shows a difference between these two colors. It shows more than the camera than this camera. I don't know what to do. Like, it's not even remotely representative. This is a pinkish purple or a pinkish gray. The front facing is the same camera, unfortunately. We'll check. I'll switch cameras here in a second and see if the lighting's better. But this is the furthest away from an actual representation of any ink on this page. It reminds me, so the picture on the website, Mike set up the, Mike looked at the, Mike showed the link for Chrysanthemum. That's an accurate picture. Brad set up the new camera, right? That's facts. So where is... Mike did this. Yeah. Mine's not quite that pink. But yeah, like, Mine's a little bit more grayer. Mine's more like in this top section of gray and pink. What a cool color. But yeah, you cannot see it whatsoever. You can't see it at all. Let's see if this lighting makes a difference. Yeah, the lighting doesn't make a difference. The camera can't pick it up. Look how different that is from what I just showed y'all. Yeah, the camera just can't pick this ink color up. I've never had a ink color like this. I mean, we've definitely had some, like, it can't pick up the brown in the sepia, right? It's showing this green in the sepia, like it's more brown. This one it can't get close to picking up those colors. Not even close. That's wild. Holly Fox Letter, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Dress 2.0, right? So yeah, there you go. It is a glitch in the matrix. All right, so this stuff's starting to get in the way. Let's switch it over here. Let's switch it back because we're going to do a giveaway here in a second. I'm going to reclaim some of my desk while we sort this out. All right, hi, how are you? How are y'all? Whew. Add some more lighting. Use your phone. Let's see. We'll try that. We'll shoot the flashlight on here and see what happens. God dang it. Nah. I think it's just the camera just isn't going to like it. I'm dumbfounded. Dumbfounded. All right. All right. So, hopefully, this stream was moderately helpful. Hopefully, it didn't spend too much of your money. Anyone else wondering what the hell the spectral color distribution is for that ink? It's playing with me, Kate. Like it's playing with me. Like, see the color of this shirt, this pink undershirt? It's closer to that than whatever you saw. Whatever you can see on camera. Strange. Strange. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do a giveaway, and we'll get out of here pretty soon. Just making sure all my stuff is clean. Oh, water splashes. Let me do some water splashes real quick. Let me do that real fast, and then we'll go. It's a really nice pink shirt. It's like my favorite. All right. We're going to do some water drops on here. And then we'll do the giveaway. All right, Rewizzles. All right. I don't know if this is any kind of good test or anything, or should I like spread it around a little bit? Let's just let these sit for a sec. Buying another Lamy Safari to swap parts, but I'm getting some ink for free shipping. I already got turquoise. Is coral any good? I don't love coral. I don't love Lamy coral. I'm not going to lie. It ends up too light for me. That's one of my least favorite Lamy inks. Yeah, it gets into that peachy range, which I think is a tough ink color for me. All right. Definitely. Blue black's great. Or I need the Lamy crystal inks. So here, I'm not going to spread that out, because that's the permanent ink. No, Bruce, we can't do the giveaway now. Sorry. Enjoy your day, bud. Hi. My wife wants to know what the heck is going on in here. All right, so yeah. Yoseka, not waterproof. Doesn't market it as waterproof. Birmingham Antique Sepia, little bit left behind, but definitely not waterproof. The Pennsylvania Slate, the same. Bronze, the same. So the washable, this really isn't fair. It's really designed to just like wash it completely away. And like if this was on fabric or something, you probably can throw it in a washing machine and it's gonna run off. This is the important one, right? Is the permanent ink. And I just dropped a huge glob of water here, and it's doing pretty well, right? So this is the permanent ink. This is the one you want to see. Like I can rub my finger over it, and there's probably a little bit of ink coming up, and it's probably from where I've scratched with the paper. But this is the important one to see permanence-wise, and it's doing a good job. Giveaways, I'll show you in just a minute. It's easy. There's no list you have to be on, but we'll do. We're gonna do it in the stream here in just a second. So there you go. So the permanent works. Everything else runs as it should. The Yoseka ink vanishes. Like it's like my words are just vanishing away with the Yoseka ink. Definitely not waterproof there. Like straight up vanishing. Do you need something? Oh, Tyler's in here just hanging out. Did buy a Pacific blue bottle instead of a turquoise bottle solely because I preferred the color of the bottle cap. That's funny. All right, so yeah, there you go. This is the real test of the permanent ink. It looks great, other than the water's kind of getting in the page and then getting into the ink colors. So I don't know if that helps anyone seeing the water splashed on there. Some of the inks stay behind a little bit. Some of them do not at all. All right, see you, Bruce. Will really ruin the page now. So that's the post-water observations. So there you go. It's a good mess. It is a good mess. All right. Let's see here. Let me flip this back around. You see some pink? It's starting to happen, right? Oh, yeah, when I brush it away, you wouldn't believe how bright this is on my page. This is actually a bright pink on my page. And then this is pink up here too. So this underzone is agate, azure, amazonite, and so all of those Lamy crystal links are good. Yeah, I like all those. It is very, very strange, y'all. I did not get the new camera installed. I wonder if it would be able to handle that color range. All right. Let me show you what we're going to do here. Get this off my... Well, we don't have to move this. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inks that I sampled today. 6 from Birmingham, 1 from Yoseka. This will really screw with the camera, right? Too much going on. So these 6 inks and +1 Yoseka ink. So I'm going to set up a giveaway. Bride, I am getting a William Hanna Plana for my wedding anniversary. Is there anything I need before I buy it? I don't think so. Like, everything they have is great. Like, you can get whatever you need from there. I didn't have any advanced anything unless you want a hole punch. That's up to you. The Atoma hole punch. All right, so let me set up this giveaway. What we're going to do is we're just going to call this ink giveaway, and you can pick any one of the 7 bottles of ink that I reviewed or that I sampled today. So yes, my glass dip nib has been in these bottles, in the bottle that you're going to win, but that's it. Otherwise, it's a brand new, just unboxed ink, and you can pick whatever color you want. All right. So to enter, all you have to do is type !raffle. And you have 2 minutes to type !raffle. You only need to type it once because it just deletes any duplicate raffle entry. And then, yeah, like you could keep typing !raffle, but it doesn't do anything except overwrite every other entry you've tried. It's set up to not allow multiple entries. Because I can see on the backside who's entered, and there's only a 1 next to the tickets. They calls it a ticket, your little entry there. And you never get more than a 1. So you don't have to do it more than once. It doesn't gain you anything. Even Alan, who can never win. Watch him win this time, and y'all will think I'm lying. But you can go over here. I'll show you. Let's see, where is he? There it is. Right here. I'll show you. So I've highlighted Alan's name here. It does invalidate him. Whoops. Damn it. Did you type it again? It moved. So there's Alan's name. And I'll show you that it only shows 1 entry. There's my arm. So you see Alan only has a 1 entry next to his name, right? And then there's no multiple name, like the Alan Winter shoot code does not get listed multiple times in there. So that's how it knows. That's how it knows. Annalise Bird, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. All right, that entries have stopped. Yeah, so as long as you match the entry parameter, it basically tracks it from there. All right, let me get this out of the way. Winner is Dr. Coleman, Mr. Jeffrey, who celebrated his dog's birthday yesterday, and it was the cutest picture ever on Instagram. It was awesome. So now, Doc, you get to pick a color. You won, sir. You won. Now comes the difficult part. You actually have to do extra work. Do you want to see the colors again? Do you have a preference? So we have the Yoseka green. Do Eroded Bronze. Oh, that's true. The bottle you win has misspellings on it. Which one is it? It has you get my handwriting on the bottle, and sometimes it might be misspelled. So you've got the Yoseka green, the Antique Sepia, the Pennsylvania Slate, the Eroded Bronze, the Airline, the Pincushion Moss, and the Chrysanthemum. So all of these things, and I've written on all of these boxes Pincushion Moss, so they're colored correctly, so I know which one to give. Yeah, and then if you pick a color from the sheet, it's not going to match. I swear, the closest match is the Airline blue. It likes that bright blue. Everything else is just a tick off. Eroded Bronze is pretty close. Pennsylvania, all the blues are pretty close. The greens are different. Yeah, exclusive labeling. I'll autograph it on the other side. I won't, actually, because I'm not going to stick the nibs in there. I've already cleaned them. Choose the Dutch Master sitting behind here. I'll give away an Acromount ink one day. I've used all those. I'm torn between Eroded Bronze, Sepia, and the Waterproof. Oops. Yeah, so the Sepia... So the Sepia here that you see is greener on the camera than it really is. Panatic water bottles, I don't know. So it's a little bit more brown on my page and has a lot of like shading, like you can see in here. The Eroded Bronze is a little bit darker. Like this looks like a brighter teal. I see more of a dusty blue here for Eroded Bronze. Like it's closer to like this color. This is a little bit more accurate than this. This is a little bit thinner Eroded Bronze. This is more the color of the Eroded Bronze. Like that color and then like the dark in here, these darker colors. And then the permanent, it's a little bit greener in person than here. So, but it's definitely... This one's pretty accurate. I'd say it's a little bit more green in person than you see a little bit brown on in the camera. Kind of like the opposite of this. You see green here, but I see more brown. Here you see more brown and I see more green. So just don't put hot stuff in your Zo. It'll never cool down. That's what I said in the beginning of the stream. I said if I filled this up and sat it on the counter and I went back at 5 o'clock tonight, it would still be fire hot, like it just came out of the coffee pot. But like if I open it and close it and open and close it and drink it, it'll eventually cool down. But like this will still be warm and hot later. Just won't be as fire hot. Oh, so yeah, put stickers on here. I'm not gonna put stickers on this one. I should though. Phil made some coffee at Philly one time. It was so hot at the end of the day I couldn't drink it. That's factually correct. Factually correct. But I do put stickers on like my... I have some like the bigger Yeti cups that I drink cold drinks in. Those are completely stickered. And for like years, they've been through the washing machine. I put mine through the refrigerator overnight and it was still hot the next morning. It's uncanny what these things can do. It's uncanny. I think Dr. Coleman's having like serious like doubts here. You put cups in the washer. I do put these in the washer because I'm lazy. So eventually I'll just, like in a few years, like if it stops. That's the thing is I've used them so much and put them through the washer, through the washing machine. I'm fine with any except Yoseka and Chrysanthemum. All right. Well, then I know what I'm sending you. But I'm not going to tell you. I have picked for you, Dr. Coleman, and I'm not going to tell you. You're just going to see it when you get it. All right, Andrea. Be good. This was fun. This was always fun. So now we need to figure out who we're going to raid. You're good with the surprise? Awesome. All right. Let's look. All right. While y'all aren't looking, I'm going to pull out the color that I want to give. All right. That one is set aside. Actually, let me put the name on it and put it with this stack of other. I have so much to ship, y'all. That keyboard guy is still on. Let's see. I don't know. We kind of want to spread the love in the stationary community. You know I love Mike. That would be kind of funny. Should we enjoy Mike? Because George is still on. I mean, Georgia just starts. Georgia usually starts around the time I end, which is a great timing. Mike would be funny too. See you by that, Bunny. Thank you so much for hanging out. All right, let me put... Oh, Dr. Coleman, you have to email me your shipping address. hello@penaddict.com. You have to email me, please. So I know where to ship this. All right, we have some other writers on. Let's check. Let's check. Thank you, Clark. Thanks for hanging out. Who are we rating? I'm looking right now. I just got to get Dr. Coleman's name on this bottle before I forget. All right. Your ink has been picked. It is now in the stash to ship. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay. Who is Dark Sunlight Live is doing new bullet journal reveal and unboxing. That sounds cool. See you, Queen of Washi. Thanks, Brad, for showing all of Birmingham. There will be a lot more, I promise you that. How about Dark Sunlight Live? Bullet journaling. New bullet journaling. She's working on the journal right now. Yeah, let's do a surprise. All right. So we're gonna say hi to Dark Sunlight Live. Don't go crazy in the stream. I do worry about that. Like, I appreciate the raids, and let's cheer them on instead of like saying, "Woo, Pen Addicts are here." Let's say, "You're awesome, Dark Sunlight Live. I love your bullet journal." Stuff like that. All right. So let's let me bring this up. Because I love the raids, but I do worry about being obnoxious. So yes, be on your best Pen Addict behavior. Show the love. And don't go over there and ruin it yet. Why isn't this coming up? All right, hang tight. Dark Sunlight Live. So make them feel welcome in their own stream. Why isn't this working? Come on, y'all. All right, we're working on it. We're working on it. I think it really likes proper punctuation. This is what happens when I try to raid Mike. It's really annoying. But this is going to be fun. I promise you, once I get there. I wish I could just click on their stream and go raid. Raid this person. You know what? Maybe it'll be easier if I go follow them. Oh. She just went offline. She just went offline. That's the problem. All right, let's find a new one. All right. This is the best content ever, y'all. Best content ever. Let's refresh. Do we have any secondary? We're looking for like writing and bullet journaling, plannering. There's Georgia. We should probably just raid Georgia. She's awesome. Just checking. No, I'll raid Georgia. I'd rather raid Georgia than Mike. Mike knows what's up. Mike knows we keep it in the stationary fam. All right, anyone else I should look at? You know I love Georgia. All right, let's raid Georgia. Oh, who's Calix? Calix, where's Calix? Who's Calix? Y'all are awesome for hanging in here while I ruin everything. I should be more prepared for this. Calix, macrame rainbow keychains for Pride, Trevor Project. Oh yeah, this looks great. Okay, 1 second, and we'll do this. All right, hang in there, and we'll go say hey to Calix in just a second. Let me get the raid up. Mike Hurley just raided, and we're leaving. We're leaving. We're going to raid Calix. So we're about to drop a mega raid. Mega raid. Thanks, Mike. We're in the process of figuring out who to raid. We voted not to raid you because I love you so much. So we're about to go drop a huge raid on Calix. Are y'all ready for this? This is Raidception. We're about to have... It's about to be on, y'all. Y'all ready for this? All right, people. Stack them raids. Let's go see. We're going to get this cranking on Calix. Oh, it didn't. It said something went wrong. Let me try that again. Thank you, Mike, for the raid. I love you, buddy. It really does not want me to raid her. All right, we're going to do it again. I had to close it out. We're going to go to raid. We're going to go to Calix, who is there. I wonder if she has raids blocked, so can't raid Calix. So I can, when I hit start raid, it says something went wrong. Oh, here we go. Here we go.